So after many recent leaks and videos, the DJI Avata is about to hit the market. The release date is not yet confirmed by DJI itself, but if DJI follow the cycles of their recent and past releases, we can expect this to be dropped at the end of August. And since we already have some videos of the drone flying, the official box, and images of the entire drone kit, a launch teaser won't be far away. We already know that the Avata will have 4K recording, and since they categorize this as an FPV drone, we will 99% certain see 4K 60 just like the DJI FPV drone. So let's get over to reason number 1 of why you should consider getting the DJI Avata. The reason number 1 is of course gonna be the camera and the resolution. It can shoot 4K 60 and 2.7K at 120 FPS for slow motion, so you will get crispy quality straight from the camera without having to mount additional cameras to get a good look. Now jumping straight over to the second reason of why you should get the DJI Avata. Now according to the latest spec leaks from our trusty leaker Drone XL, the Avata will come with 3 different flying modes: normal, sports mode, and manual mode, just like the DJI FPV drone. This gives you the option as a beginner or experienced pilot to practice the different modes, to get used to flying FPV, or to just dive into the manual mode and cruise as you want with only a few limitations. Jumping over to reason number 3 here, if you've never flown an FPV drone before, it's definitely the time to start. DJI Avata will be the most beginner-friendly drone on the market with DJI's own world-class safety system. You won't need any prior experience to fly one, and it will be as easy or easier than the DJI FPV drone. It's just like driving a small RC car, but it flies and you're in the front seat. And with the ADS AirSense system, you will be more comfortable flying. If you want to stop and check where the drone's at, you can just let go of the stick and the drone will hover in place. So the safety system of the DJI drones is definitely a reason why so many beginners, and including myself when I first started out, was reaching towards DJI when I was looking into drones. Reason number 4, stabilization. With the built-in electronic image stabilization and Rocksteady 2.0, you'll have a much better experience looking back at the footage you captured. And what's new now is the option to use horizon steady. This will keep your horizon level at around 45 degrees and will give you a super clean footage whether you fly inside, outside, or doing real estate videos. So horizon steady is something that we've seen in the Action 2. It might be similar to that, most likely, but this is something I'm really excited to test out, and it can actually improve the videos that I record and the way that I film. So I'm really excited to test this out once we see the Avata in store. So reason number 5, the Avata is built with propeller guards, which provides more safety when flying indoors or outdoors. It protects the propellers from being damaged if you were to bump into something, and it's the perfect all-in-one ready-to-fly drone for beginners. Now I know there's a lot of drones out there which has propeller guards, and you can build your custom drone with propeller guards, and there's a bunch you can buy which also has this. But if you're just getting into FPV, or you want to get into FPV, or if you're, depending on how you want to fly and where you want to fly, just having the safety system of the DJI drones with the propeller guards and everything, this DJI Avata will definitely be the most beginner friendly drone. So moving over to reason number 6, DJI will offer different combos for different needs. So if you already own a DJI FPV drone, it's enough to just get the Avata itself. And if you already own the DJI FPV combo, you will be able to fly manual mode using the FPV controller. But if you're looking into getting a full set, you have 2 options to choose from. Either the Pro View bundle, which comes with the new Goggles 2, or the Fly Smart combo, which uses the Goggles version 2 and offers a higher frame rate of recording. Now personally, I'm gonna go with the Pro View bundle because it has the new Goggles, which also has an OLED screen, which we're gonna come back to in a second. Now reason number 7 of why you should get the DJI Avata drone. The Avata is a fairly small drone, coming in at 18 centimeters long, 18 centimeters wide, and 8 centimeters high, offering 2 foldable arms to secure the propellers and the guards and the traveling. If we take a look at the photo here, it doesn't look like it has foldable arms. But according to the specs leaked by Drone XL, it clearly states that this drone has foldable arms, or unfolded is what it says. So I think we need to take this with a grain of salt and just wait for the actual teaser coming from DJI itself. But from the specs, it says that it's foldable, and either you fold the arms or you fold something else. I don't know, we just have to wait and see. But if this is the case, it makes it so much easier to travel with. Now, closing in on number 10 here, reason number 8. This is related to the ProView combo. If this is the first time you're flying FPV, the ProView combo with the new DJI Goggles 2 is probably the way to go. It's a bit pricey though, but the new goggles will give you a better flight experience with the new updated OLED screen over the previous LCD screen which we find in the version 2. So you will be able to have a much better flying experience if this is your first time. The new goggles will also be brighter, giving you a 700 nit brightness over the 360 nit in the previous version 2 goggles. The antennas are also foldable, so traveling or getting around is much quicker. With the high dynamic range of 50,000 to 1 over the previous 600 to 1, your overall experience will be so much better. The DJI Goggles 2 also offer internal recording of H.265, which the version 2 didn't. So in case you want to record with H.265, you will have that option with the Goggles 2. Now moving over to reason number 9 of why you should consider the DJI Avata. If the latest leaks are correct and this drone can shoot photos as well as videos and also 48 megapixel photos, that would be insane. There has actually been a few times when I flew with the DJI FPV drone that I wanted to take a high resolution photo of something that caught my eye, or just a beautiful sunset or sunrise to either use as a thumbnail or just to, have a picture. The only footage I've had now for a decent image has been to snap it from the DJI FPV's video, which is not ideal. It's not going to be the same quality. So if this comes with a photo option, it really makes it the most versatile drone made by DJI. I mean, the option to fly through FPV in manual mode or just cruise in normal mode like a normal drone, and to take high-res photos, everything built into one single drone. Man, I feel like a kid again. I'm so excited for this drone to come out, and I'm so excited to get my hands on it so I can really test this drone with the manual mode, with the photos, if the photos are included, of course, and if it's foldable and just everything. I'm so excited for this drone. Now the last reason number 10 of why you should get this drone. The last reason, in my opinion, to get this drone is the overall package you get. You get the best safety system in a drone and the option to shoot 4K 60 with 20 GB of internal storage. It has built-in propeller guards which are foldable, most likely, or not, we have to wait and see. But anyway, it also has a lot of new features like horizon steady, 2.7K at 120 FPS, and as an option, you can get the combo with the new improved Goggles 2. It's fairly light, coming in at 410 grams only, and offers 3 different flight modes: normal, sports mode, and manual FPV mode. So if you're fascinated about the FPV world but haven't taken the leap yet because of all the work that goes down to build one, now is definitely the time to start. With the DJI Avata, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything is built for you. Only thing you have to do is take it out of the box, link everything together, and then you're good to go. You can start flying almost immediately. No need to build anything. So if I were to add another one, it would be the price. This is something that might drive people away from this drone because it's fairly expensive. But even though it's expensive, with the higher price you also get higher quality and maybe a better FPV experience than you would with other setups. So that's also something to consider. But one downside with this, and one of the reasons that a lot of people might not get this, is because it's so expensive. So there you have my 10 reasons of why you should consider this DJI Avata, and 1 reason why you should not. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button for more videos. So until next time, take care, and I will see you soon.